Hi, everyone. Linda Clark from Heartbeats of Love 2019. Going to be changing up the format a little bit tonight as I wait for folks to join us. um, we are going to be doing some YouTube videos, which should be really fun. We will be changing up the format here on our live feeds. I wanted to do things a little bit different. I know that we do communications with our fur babies. We do communication with our departed loved ones. And I thought that it would be really cool to do animal spirit oracle readings, um, something a little bit different. So tonight, for the first time, and I'm not, really a professional yet, um, or really well versed on doing oracle readings, but I thought it would be really cool because Heartbeats of Love is not only about our departed loved ones, but our fur babies. And animal spirits play a major part in our lives, in our spiritual lives. And I just thought it would be really good to do a reading like that. So we'll give it a few more moments for folks to sign on. As you join the live feed, please feel free to make a comment, say hello, so I know you're here. Excuse me. And I want to make sure, how's everybody getting ready for Halloween? That's coming up pretty close. If you don't know, Halloween is the time when the veil between this dimension, this world, and the spirit world is the thinnest. So as we go closer and closer and closer to Halloween, you will probably feel more sensitive. You might feel like there's a presence with you. There's different things that will come up. Hi, Christy. How are you? So, I think it'll be really exciting as we get closer. And another thing that's just really fantastic is we have two full moons this month, and we just had one, and we'll have our second full moon on Halloween. It's not too often that we get two full moons in a month. So that's pretty exciting. So this is what I'm going to do. I have shuffled the deck of the animal spirits oracle cards, and I'm going to see what um, the animal spirits have to say to us as a collective whole. So, Christy, I'm going to be pulling three animal spirit oracle cards to see what the animal spirits have to say to us. And it could be to you personally, it could be something that, um, gosh, you've never heard of, lots of different things. So there's two kind of cards. There is the oracle message, and then there is protection message. So I have pulled cards, and all three of them tonight are protection messages. Okay. So the first one is the chameleon spirit. These are just beautiful cards. The artwork um, is just phenomenal. These are some of my favorite cards. This one is act as if. So I don't know what that means. I don't remember ever pulling the chameleon card before. So the protection message from this card, which is usually based on a past message, okay? Being sensitive and having empathy for others can become a heavy burden if you don't practice self care. Could it be you're feeling stressed because you've tuned into challenging emotions that aren't even yours? Chameleon spirit does not want you to adapt to these conditions by withdrawing, distracting yourself, or hoping the feelings will just go away, or attempting to rescue another who may be having a pity party. You can be swallowed up trying to manage it all. It is time to figure out where you end and the rest of the world begins. Not all conditions are yours to match. You need to distinguish your own color from the rest of the world right now and take time out to soothe your sensitive soul. Choose some activities that will restore your sense of being grounded and avoid people who revel in drama. Take a break from social media too. Self care and time out is the answer to this temporary dilemma. So I think that's a pretty good message. Um, I know there's some things that really spoke to me in there, and I think that the spirit animals are always on top of things, always on top of things. The next one, which is very cool, one of my spirit animals, power animals, is the horse spirit. Show that to you. Isn't that just beautiful? See if I can get this where the card doesn't look like it's on a drunken spree. So, horse spirit. Freedom is yours. Freedom is yours. Horse is a very, very special um, animal spirit. And its message to us tonight, are you feeling stuck? Has your spirit been broken by challenges you have faced? Your current choices may not seem the best, but you are not seeing the clearing ahead where you will break free and run. Whatever your choices right now, they can lead you to exhilarating freedom, so trust the guidance of the Spirit. Horse Spirit is here to tell you that adventures call, and you will soon realize your power is greater than you think. Perhaps your frustration and feelings of being fenced in are the results of being too much on your high horse and willing to come down to earth and join the herd that wants to support you. Being in control and in charge can be overrated. It is time to loosen up, drop the reins, let go, and prance with others just for the fun of it. How many, I know I can relate to that. Is there anyone else here that can relate to what the horse spirit is saying? So that is for current environment, the horse spirit. That message should apply for something that's currently going on. Now, the other is for future. Grasshopper spirit. Take a leap of faith. Let's see if I can get that close, if you can see that. I just love the artwork. Yes, yes. You know, it's amazing. Um, these are my favorite cards that I do. I have other cards, but I do love these a lot. And so the grasshopper spirit, um, you know, they have a lot to say. And let's see what it was, because it was protection too. It's amazing. Sometimes I don't normally get all of these under protection. So for the grasshopper, take a leap of faith. Is it hard for you to trust in good fortune because you have been hurt in the past when you took a risk? Staying earthbound does not offer the safety you seek. For that, for that can be found only through trusting that spirit is always with you and wants the best for you. Your intuition is guidance from spirit, telling you to let go of your fears and leap into the abundance and good fortune awaiting you. Grasshopper spirit reminds you that the only way now is to jump forward. Can you be willing to trust the unknown, the great mystery that you can't fully understand? Even if you take the teeniest leap in consciousness to be willing, it is a beautiful beginning. Sure, every leap forward brings a new challenge, but you can handle it with spirit as your partner, trusting that this new experience will only deepen your life with magic and meaning. Take the leap. So I think Spirit had some really great messages for us tonight, which I think is wonderful. Heartbeats of Love 2019. That's my website. And I would love for you to share the website with family and friends. The other thing that I'm going to be doing for the holidays is allowing and setting it up where you can buy a gift certificate for a session for your loved ones, for friends and family, that they can use for the holidays, which should be a lot of fun and will be a great way to really help somebody that may be having a difficult time with the loss of a loved one, whether it be fur baby or a person, somebody that just needs that extra boost. And or they have everything. Hi Barbara, how are you? Welcome. Glad you could make it. I know your little pup dog was at the vet today. I hope she is doing much better as she wakes up and comes out from being underneath the anesthesia. I think that's what it's called. I hope she's doing really well. And it's very interesting when we look at how spirit moves in our lives and how the law of attraction works, how we have different spirit guides, spirit animals, that sort of thing, that help us with difficulties and life choices that we're faced with. So, when you come onto the live feed, I am very open to suggestions or ideas, things that you would like to see or do. This is about, as a group of people, fulfilling our journey. And there are no coincidences. We're all in each other's lives in different formats, reasons. We each have a role to play with each other in our life path and our life journey. And I think that it's really important that we are able to express those things that we're looking for, those things that we need. So I found that the animal spirit oracle card reading was very interesting. I know it applicable to myself being intuitive. Sometimes we take on so many things that um, doggy drugged out, not me. Well, I would hope not. Although you just never know. So, there's things that we can look at, things that we can do together to make the live feeds even better. Animal Spirit really wanted me to do the oracle cards. So we'll do those periodically during the live feeds. They have a lot to say that you may not hear if I'm not doing those oracle card readings. So, has anybody had any kind of questions or a situation come up at home or at your work that you just want to talk about? Maybe Spirit can step in and offer some words of wisdom. I know that Spirit and I have been working a lot on using the right words to manifest what I'm looking for. Um, Law of attraction, the power of manifestation. I think in our society, a lot of us are conditioned not to utilize the right words, the right feelings, the right thought patterns. And it's a real, it's a challenge for some of us. And so I've been working with Spirit on that. I had a visit from a Doberman the last weekend um, that had passed from cancer, and I was able to offer through the communication some comfort to her owner that was very upset that he had lost his dog. Um, and I don't know if 11 years old is very old for a Doberman, but it was very hard on him. And so that was a very nice visit that I was able to have with a pet, somebody's fur baby, to help bring closure. Mo's book is still coming along, which is very exciting. I can't wait for it to get done. It'll be a lot of fun to put out there. I think that, gosh, does anybody else on the call ever feel like the things that you're looking for, the things that you're dreaming of, are just right there? They're almost ready, they're almost there. I know I get that a lot. I could just see things right here. I just know they're going to happen. A friend of mine, um, we spell patience N-O-W. So sometimes it's very uh, challenging, and we get better at it once we admit that we're not being patient, not allowing the universe, spirit, the divine, however you term it, to work in its time frame, not in our time frame. I find it very, very interesting when we allow things to flow and we accept things to flow in the time frame that it's supposed to. Things really move quickly. So, Christy, how's that little birdie that you rescued? I haven't seen a picture of it for a few days, and Was wondering if it's out and about now or if it's still with you. Sorry, let me. No? Okay. He's so good. Okay, so you still have him. Cool. That is just a miracle that you were able to get that little guy to survive, still being hand fed. Wow. Now, how will you? Oh, okay, Barb. All right, go take care of Lizzie. Thanks for joining. I appreciate it. So, Christy, how do you go about kind of weaning him off of you feeding him? That must, I would, how do you do that? I'm not sure I would know how to do that. We have quite a bit of lag going here. Provide seeds and slowly give less for. Ah, okay. Well, my hat's off to you, Christy. That shows what a beautiful spirit you have, taking care of him and feeding him and rescuing him. Very special spirit. That's wonderful. So, let's, if you can, keep your eyes open and peeled. Um, I will be starting to do YouTube videos. I may do YouTube videos versus Facebook. I'm still contemplating that. I understand that YouTube tends to have faster response times and is a little bit easier to work with, but I'll be checking that out and keeping everybody up to date on that. As the holidays come close, think about purchasing a session or two or three for loved ones off the website. We can take care of that for the holidays. If you want to go to my website, which is Heartbeats of Love 2019, which is also the same as my Facebook page, that would be great. I appreciate those of you who faithfully come on the live feed and support me in spirit in our endeavors to help people find closure, help folks deal with possible behavioral issues, communication issues with their pets. But also in this time of our crazy society, being able to say goodbye to our loved ones. That's so important. So many people, as I have mentioned before, have lost loved ones and they never got to say goodbye because of COVID. And gosh, I just can't imagine what that does to the family and what that does to those that are left behind here. And I want to offer my services. If you know of a rescue that could utilize my services with a fur baby, I do sessions at no cost every month for those rescues. If perhaps they have an animal that's got some behavioral or social issues, or they're just not sure how to help the animal, I'm more than willing to step in and to speak or communicate with them. So feel free to give them my contact information, let them know I am available. Let's see, is there anything else? I feel like I'm doing a newsletter. Can't think of anything else. I will be live next Tuesday, same time, 7 p.m. Mountain Time, every Tuesday night. If something comes up between now and then, feel free to reach out to me. Just private message me, send me a message, and I'll be happy to speak with you. If you have questions on how this works, a little bit more in detail as to what I do, feel free to reach out to me. I'm here, answer any questions anybody has. And other than that, I'm going to wrap this up. Say thank you so much for joining me tonight. I appreciate it very much. I hope that you have a blessed week, that things go well, and the law of attraction is in your life. Again, blessed be, take care, and thank you so much for joining me tonight. Take care. Bye bye.